5 days remaining before we head to our respective polling stations for local government elections. In the meantime, let's tell you what's happening today, Wednesday, November 7. Plans are on stream for the hosting of the upcoming International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO's Air Transport Conference. All 192 member countries have confirmed their attendance. Renetta LaFleur was at a press briefing earlier today and has her first report for this evening.
During an update on Wednesday at the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority's headquarters, Director Air Transport Management Saeed Solomon said the authority is on target for the hosting of the conference.
We have in excess of 150 delegates so far confirmed registration, and that number is growing daily. We have on board all the CARICOM member states, and they're coming along with many countries from Africa. Some of the Caribbean states have not registered in the 25 that I've given you, 25 states. They're yet to be registered, but they've confirmed their participation.
The conference officially opens on November 21 at the Arthur Chung Conference Center under the theme Promoting Connectivity for Sustainable Air Transport Development. Solomon said some critical bilateral agreements and memorandum of understandings will be signed during the conference.
We'll be signing bilateral agreements. We have slated on the cards to sign an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with Aruba to deal with air services. We are awaiting final confirmation from the government of Tanzania and the government of Ghana on their availability to sign an air services agreement with them as well.
The meeting will address sustainability, connectivity and infrastructure of air transport, as well as aspects of tourism and how the aviation industry operates within the South American, Caribbean and African continents. Renetta LaFleur for InfoHub.
As part of the government's efforts to building a cohesive Guyana, the Region 3 administration today hosted a National Day of Villages. Anara Khan was there and filed this report.
Minister of Communities Ronald Bolkan told residents of Region 3 that the event provides an opportunity for recommitment to development at the community level and ultimately the national level.
This administration, ladies and gentlemen, has embraced a different approach to governance and to development. We believe in people's empowerment and development from the bottom up, the grassroots level, from the level of our villages. The rate of our development as a country is dependent on the rate at which our 10 regions, our 10 towns, and 62 NDCs, soon to be 70, as well as our villages, develop.
Minister Bolkan noted government's efforts aimed at stimulating and reviving the village economy. Delivering remarks on behalf of the Minister of State, legal advisor Geeta Chandan Edmond told residents that it is important to utilize every opportunity to foster social cohesion. She reaffirmed government's commitment to support events of this nature.
In September 2050, His Excellency President Bridges stated, and I quote, "Diversity is an asset. It does not necessarily translate into inclusivity. We want better relations among our religions, among our races and ethnic communities. We want great trust and cooperation. We want happy families and happy households. We want, in other words, social connection in all levels of our society."
The event was attended by students and other residents of communities in Region 3. For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
Some good news in the agriculture sector. The Guyana Rice Development Board, GRDB, has recorded an impressive second crop harvest despite a few setbacks. According to a release, Regions 4, 5, 6, and 9 have exceeded the national average of 35 bags per acre, reaching 38 bags per acre. GRDB's General Manager, Nizam Hassan, said while total harvesting has not yet been completed, Region 4 has already completed harvesting and has a recorded 43.4 bags per acre, while Region 5, 6, 6, and 9 are still harvesting, recording 37.3, 42, and 46 bags per acre respectively at the end of October. Hassan credited the efforts of the farmers, the work of the extension arm of the GRDB, the contribution of the newly introduced GRDB 15 rice variety, and the adoption of the 6-point practice system, which deals with the time of sowing, planting density, seed treatment, a balanced fertilization, weed control, and effective water management. The first formal inspections of the Guyana Police Force's fleet of vehicles donated by the People's Republic of China were conducted today. Paul McAdam was there and filed this report.
Today's inspection was of the fleet of Chinese vehicles initially donated on November 6th of last year. It follows a mandate given by President Granger that the Guyana Police Force maintains its fleet in good condition.
And we actually planned this inspection today to see how the ranks in the divisions are carrying the vehicles. Today we don't have Division B, Division G, and Division F. But however, they're carrying out the same simultaneously in their division. And then they will send the photographs to us that we could incorporate into what is happening here today.
The Deputy Commissioner opined that the vehicles are being kept in a reasonable state.
Looking at them, you can see we have not done any major work to any of them. They're just as they were handed over to us.
She noted that whilst there were a few accidents, specifically in Linden and Berbice, the vehicles involved were repaired by the divisions. One that was badly damaged at Mahika remains down. Future inspections will be conducted every 6 months.
If you're given a vehicle, it's obviously it's a tool for work, and you're supposed to keep your tool clean.
The vehicles received amounted to 56 pickups, 35 ATVs, 5 buses, and 44 motorcycles. From Ivleri, Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
Still to come, teen mothers undergo training at Carnegie School of Home Economics and Disaster Risk Management training taken to the Rupununi. Stay with us.
Well, the local government is very improve your community. It's very good because you got the people that you can talk to who are in charge of who they put there. And you can tell them, look, we need the development, we need the drainage, we need, like some street to build and other fine things, you understand me? So it's very good for the local government action, you understand me? It's very, very good.
Welcome back. Several teenaged mothers are enhancing their culinary skills at the Carnegie School of Home Economics following the launch of the We Care Integration Initiative. More from Renetta LaFleur.
The program aims to reduce the vulnerability of young women to poverty and sexual transmitted infections, whilst providing them with the opportunity to complete their secondary education. Minister of Education, Dr. Nicolette Henry.
What you're having here this afternoon is one option. And that speaks to culinary art, of course. We're talking here about Carnegie. And so you will have an opportunity to be trained in a very formal way in terms of that particular area. And so it is our responsibility as administrators and regulators of education and government to ensure that we provide the support and the opportunity for young people to reach their full potential, irrespective of their circumstances.
The program is a collaboration between the Ministries of Education and Public Health and Carnegie School of Home Economics. Chief Education Officer Marcel Hudson said the Ministries of Education and Public Health have jointly conducted sessions on preventing second pregnancies and provided care hampers for teen mothers and their babies countrywide.
This intervention has seen, as I've learned from Ms. Vietnam, 332 mothers receiving hampers in 2017, and for 2018 thus far, 812 mothers benefiting from the intervention in terms of receiving hampers.
The We Care initiative falls under the Ministry of Public Health's Community Parenting Support Group and serves to link the community with teen mothers in order to assist in raising the child. Renetta LaFleur for InfoHub.
Stacey Carmichael now tells us that residents from 14 communities in the North Rupununi are benefiting from a 5-day training in disaster risk management with a focus on agriculture.
The participatory Integrated Climate Services of Agriculture workshop, which began on Monday at Bena Hill, Region 9, is aimed at enabling farmers to make informed decisions. Disaster Risk Management Project Manager of the United Nations Development Program, Jason Chacon, told the participants that the project is being implemented since climate information was not being taken into consideration during the execution of agricultural practices.
We wanted to change things. That is why we started this project. Another reason too is that there is limited capacity. We all know that our institutions, for example, our extension institutions, they have limited personnel and limited finances to do a lot of work in the entire Guyana. So we wanted to assist in that way also too.
Region 9 Chairman Brian Alicock, in brief remarks, expressed gratitude that the training is being done in the region, given the threats posed by climate change.
All these things come through interventions, and the government sees that it happens by allowing and giving the approval for these things to be developed within a region. You heard about it before. This is very important for our farmers. And this training is based mainly on the farmers.
Several residents lauded the initiative as timely.
It will help us, the farmers, to be better equipped, better knowing what to expect.
This is a great opportunity for all of us, and more so the farmers in the area, giving them a first-hand information of what they should expect and how they should go about doing farming, even though we already know how we're doing farming and all of this. But I think it's a crucial time now for know the season.
The workshop is part of the over $1.4 billion Strengthening Disaster Management Capacity of Women in the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Dominica project, which is being funded by the Japanese government. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
The Ministry of Education is advising parents and guardians that all public schools will be closed on Monday, November 12, to facilitate the holding of local government elections. Schools will reopen on Tuesday, November 13. Reigning ICC Women's World Cup winners, England is taking on India in one of two warm-up matches for the ICC Women's World T20. The match commenced at 16 hours today. The defending World T20 champions will then take on New Zealand at 20 hours. Both matches are being played at the Guyana National Stadium. The teams will be using the matches to build momentum heading into the tournament, which commences on November 9. We leave you with some scenes from Monday's Diwali motorcade and light up. That's all for this evening. Connect with us on WhatsApp, social media, and our website at dpi.gov.gy. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye.